So are you ready to do this look? I thought this would be a really fun spring look. I've been asked to do a spring look, so let's get into it. And by the way, this is so easy. It's easy. I'm going to be using several palettes today, but I invite you to use what you already have. You don't have to go out and get special things to do a look that I'm creating. All right? So the reason I'm doing several looks or using several palettes is because there's a look that I wanted to create. I wanted to create like kind of a pinky purpley look. And I just didn't have everything in one palette. And you might be doing the same thing. You might see somebody on a video and you might think, wow, I really like that look, but I don't want to get that palette. Let's see what I have. So I am going to show you what I'm using, okay, the colors, but you create something similar. I wish there was a way we could share photos so I could see your look. But anyways, that is what we're going to do today. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this by Mario palette. I swear I use this every single day. This is the Master Mattes palette. So I just want to go in and I just want to use a color in here as my transition color. So transition colors are really, really good to use because as you are blending out your shadow, it's just going to make it look seamless. See how nice and seamless my eyeshadow looks? It doesn't look like I have a harsh line there. That's why using a transition color is really nice. So I like to use a color that's similar to my skin tone, if you will. So I'm going to go in with this one right here. And I'm actually going to mix a little bit of the one right next to it too. Okay? But mostly that lighter color. And I'm going to go in here and apply that all over on my lid and on my crease. I'm not going up here, but just, you know, on my crease area. That's it. Really simple. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this purple shadow right here. This is from the Anastasia Primrose palette. So I want to get closer so you can see that color and see if you have something similar. We're going to use this next. This is the one I'm going to use now, and then after that I'm going to go in with this darker purpley berry color. It's actually called Deep Berry. So I'm going to swatch them for you too. So this is the Deep Berry, and this is the color I'm going to use first. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my Angie brush number 503. From BK Beauty. And I'm actually going to apply it to the outer corner a little bit. Then we're going to bring it up here. Still going to build up that outer corner, but I still wanted to put some of this color on there as well. Don't want to go outside that line there. But you can see by doing that transition color, see how it's helping to blend that line in. We're still going to use another color on top of that, but it's blending really nicely. Now I'm going to go in with that deep shadow right there, and I'm going to really lightly put it right here. Now you don't have to use a brush like this. This is like when I'm being lazy and I don't feel like going through all my brushes, I will grab and use a brush like this. But you can use a brush like this. This is a BK Beauty brush. Let me tell you what number this is. This is really nice because you can just get right into that corner there. Really easy to do. And this is the number 205. Sorry about that. You could also use, there's so many brushes. You could use this one. This is the number 207 from BK Beauty, which Rephr has brushes like that as well. I have so many brushes in front of me. I'm trying to see, where's my Rephr brush like that? Well, you get the point. I'm going to be digging through here all day, but you can use a brush like that. So like that brush that I just showed you, it would have been nice if I showed you. You can just get in here and just kind of pounce it on like that. Going back in here, I mainly want to keep it on the outside corner there. I'm going to wipe it off, my brush. I just find I like to wipe my brush off in between because I just find that my colors don't get so muddy looking when I do that. And I'm really lightly blending this. I need my zoomed in mirror. Now I'm going to go in with a different palette. This is my Charlotte Tilbury, and this is called the Smoky Eyes Are Forever palettes. And I'm going to go in, I want to use this color right here, that white color, because that is what I'm going to use now, just to blend this out a little bit more on my crease. I do this all the time, by the way. I don't always use colors from one palette. Sometimes I'll use 2, 3 different palettes, whatever, okay? That's why a lot of people will depot a lot of their palettes so they can have all their favorite palettes in one. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, but that's why a lot of people do that, because then you just have all your favorites in one, you know? Next color that I'm going to go in with is I'm going to go in with this purple color right here. And this one is, again, from the same palette that I just showed you. I'm going to go in with my brush. This is my Angie brush number 502 brush. Just taking a little bit of that color. And I'm going to bring it over like this. Color I'm going to use. Which one did I use? I think I used this one. I'm going in with this color right here from Smoky Eyes Are Forever. Sorry, the lighting right here. And I'm just going to use my finger. So my finger. Look how pretty that is. It's so, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at how that just came to life. Do you see that? Oh my God. Hopefully I didn't block any of this. See, this is why I look in my monitor a lot. And when I forget to, I'm like, I hate when I forget to do that. I'm going to just take this. This is my Fit Glow Beauty brush. I'm going to wipe it off really quick first, actually. I just want to clean this up a little bit more in the end. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. This is a caviar stick from Laura Mercier. Yeah, I almost said Laura Caviar. So I don't know what I was going to say. But this is a caviar stick from Laura Mercier, and this is in the color Plum. It's in the color Plum. And I'm going to use this to line, to create that little wing like I have on this eye. See how that gives my eye a little bit of a lift? So before I do underneath, I'm just going to do this. So I'm taking this brush, and let me wipe it off. I like to have it really nice and clean before I start doing this. This is from BK Beauty. I love this brush. I've shared this over the years. This is the number 208 brush. And this is what it looks like. See how tiny it is and angled? It's wonderful. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to apply some of this on my brush. I'm just going to flatten it a little bit on my table so it's nice and perfect. And now we're going to go in. I don't go all the way across. I just go like halfway and make little strokes like this. And then do my wing. I need to add a little bit more. And then we'll go back. I made a little boo-boo, but that's okay. I've always seemed like I shouldn't say it, but I have. I feel like I make boo-boos when I'm filming and when I'm not. Of course I don't. Now we're going to go on the bottom lash line now. And I'm going to go in first, and I'm going to use my By Mario palette again. I'm going to go in and use this dark color first. I'm going to apply it right on my lower lash line. We want to connect that wing too. Boy, I got a lot of fallout and stuff under my eyes. Oh my gosh, I look a mess. I have to fix it. I don't know what happened. I mean, they look terrible right now. I don't know what I did. Anyways. So I apply that. I'm wiping it off. Then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to use this plummy color right here. And I'm going to add some of this. Now, it's going to look like I got too much on. We're going to blend it out. So as I say before, I've said this before, you got to trust the process, okay? But I'm going to go ahead on top of it, just add a little bit of this. my Fit Glow Beauty Brush. Just wiping that off. And we're going to go in and blend that out, soften that. I'm going to go in and take my Barbarella Brown. We're going to just line my tight line. I'm going to take this from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is called, it's just called the Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. That's all it says on here. But it's the one that brightens your eye. Okay? So I'm going to use this one today. I'm going to refresh this one a little bit. See how that just brightens my eyes? Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, and I'm going to do my brows too. So there's one more thing I want to do before I finish this. Let me do this, and then I'm going to do my brows and everything off camera. I'm going to have my hair done and all that. I'm going to take my Dior Backstage palette. I love this. I'm going to take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. And we're going to pop it right here. And I love doing this because it just brightens my eye up a little bit. I don't go crazy, and it's I feel like it's subtle. It's not like, oh, I feel like I've got to fix the other eye. I had it on the other eye, and I kind of messed it up. There we go. So this is my final eye look. See what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Play with your color. Play with your shadows, okay? Dig out your other palettes and just kind of experiment and see what you can create with different palettes. It's not all about just going out and buying a new palette. You know what I mean? So I just thought it was a really pretty fun kind of a springy look. I really, really hope that you guys like this. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want me to share more eye tutorials. I kind of mix it up, if you can tell on this channel. You know, I do some reviews, and then I do some tips, and then I do some tutorials. I try to mix it up a little bit. This is driving me nuts, though. This is driving me nuts. I have to tell you this really quickly before you leave, and hopefully I don't keep repeating this in videos, but my hair is not going to be straight like this all the time. I know a lot of you guys like it straight, but here's the thing. I don't know why I have these flyaways. Thing is this. I live in Florida, and right now I'm able to wear it like this, but when it is summertime, there is no way I can wear it like this, because in about 5 minutes, my wavy hair starts coming in, and it gets fuzzy, and it just looks like a hot mess. So I love wearing it straight. I don't like the part today, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like it at all. I just don't like it. I tried doing my uneven part, but I almost threw my brush across the room. It's one of those menopausal moments. I'm like, forget it. We're just going to do it like this today. But I like wearing straight, but it's not going to be straight. I don't know what I'm going to do. I am growing my hair out longer. I'm going to get it longer so I can curl it. You know, maybe do like hot rollers and have it kind of bouncy like that. That's kind of what I want to do. And then I like to be able to pull it back too. I like pulling it off my face too when it gets really hot. So I like that option of having my hair longer. So the thing is, when your hair isn't long enough and you do that, then it makes it look shorter. That's why I want to grow my hair out. So then when I curl it and stuff, then it'll be, you know, that'll be perfect. Really quickly, I am wearing the Pat McGrath Starstruck Lip Liner. Kimberly Rose lipstick, just barely, because look how bright this is, okay? So I just took it and just kind of put it on my lips and just went like that. Then I went in with Kidman's Kiss from Charlotte Tilbury. This is such a pretty color. And I could have done this on its own, but I was like, I want a little bit more pink. And then I went in with NARS Turkish Delight gloss. So that's how I am with my lipsticks. A lot of times I will do a couple different things, you know, on my lips. Sometimes people ask me, what do you have on your lips? And it's like, sometimes I have like so many different things. So, and one more thing I was going to tell you too, my eyebrow, because I didn't do it on cameras, I'm wearing the Grande brow gel. I love this stuff. I love it. I'm sure you'll see this in some videos before this. I've shared it on TikTok. I can't just like do a video on like one product. You know what I mean? This stuff is wonderful. I love their lash serum, And I've been using their brow serum, and now they have this, which is a brow gel with the serum in it. So I'm getting double. And I'm telling you, my brows have never looked better. This is all I'm wearing. I'm not even wearing a pencil today. I just did this. That's it. I love it. Highly recommend it. So anyways, thank you. And this was gifted to me. I try to make sure I remember to say that too. I don't say it if I've already shared it 100 times, but in case I didn't share that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. And play with your makeup. If you're new here, would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Subscribe. It's free. You want to subscribe. Just subscribe. Okay? Anyways, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye.